Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still..."
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nobody's even here. That's for the future people. It's for the people in the future, or the people that live in my walls. We currently have a crazy big win streak of 2, which means that we won as the Tainted lost, and then afterwards we won as Standard Eden. I hope that we keep it alive. It's not a true honest to God Eden streak, but wowee. Wowee, wowee, wowee. Does my trinket do anything cool, or is it just shiny because it's epic? It's just shiny because it's epic. It is still... This run has potential, man. I gotta say, you show this kind of thing to me, I'm immediately dreaming of all of the silly billy things that could be occurring. Like, what a start. What an Eden start. This is catered towards... Oh yeah, this is catered towards me. This is beautiful. Magician, I love you. Luck down sucks, but it doesn't affect my penny, so who cares? So much Curse of the Maze. It's fine. I can handle a little bit of Curse of the Maze, but there's just a lot of it. Usually, sometimes you'll have like an extra large, or not an extra large Curse of the Maze, but you'll have like a bigger floor that's Curse of the Maze, and you'll get through all of it and be like, I had a curse that floor? Like what? Like what? So I just want to comment on this because I'm baby raging and because I'm mad about it. My trinket, when we stare at the little thing for it, it says restock boxes always spawn in treasure rooms. When we pick it up, it says some modded stuff, but it usually says pay to win ... What this actually means is that when you enter the next floor, it puts a restock machine into the item room. So technically, because this floor existed and we were just put onto it rather than entering it, we didn't get the funny reroll thing because the game hates us. So all of my hopes have been crushed. All my dreams have been dashed. I think I've been thinking of becoming a brony. No, that's a lie. It's just I thought that would be a funny way to punctuate that. But man, sure would love anything other than free lemonade. That's the last item that we want ever. Okay. There's literally no reason in any universe to not do this because it just gives me chance for a crawl space. Nothing happened, nothing gained, nothing lost. I like my curse room. Oh yeah. That's what we in the business call worth it. That is what we in the business call worth it. Alright. Yeah. Oh, and I got more bombs, which it basically means that I'm guaranteed to find my secret rooms because I searched for both of them and found spots where they can't be. Which is epic, because that means that I basically know where it is now. Basically. I wouldn't spend real money because I don't have real money, but right here, yeah, that's a bet. Do I do it? Nobody's even here yet. Do I do it? Nobody's even here. Oh, man. Oh. Yay! Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go. Oh. You know it's a good basement one when you're here for 100 billion years. The only problem with this is that there's only one death certificate floor per floor, so I can't take the crooked penny and the second death certificate with me to get full use out of all of it. It's funny to have 2 death certificates, so I'm doing the 2 death certificates, but I want to tell everybody that you don't get it all. You never get everything, so what's the play here? I mean, I'm looking for Pop. No, not Pop. Pop is not the one that I'm looking for. I believe it's Lacrophagy. Lacrophagy is what I desire. I want Flatstone and Lacrophagy. No. I definitely want Lacrophagy, but I'm undecided on the second one. We could use our second death certificate to pick up another crooked penny. It's a play, guys. It's a play. I don't know what you want from me. It's a play. I think we're definitely using this first one to pick up Lacrophagy, just because it's such a silly Billy combo. Getting Lacrophagy and Trisagion, it's just, I want to show off the things in the game that I like. And the game is hiding Lacrophagy from me. Where are you, you some bitch? Judas Shadow is also really tempting, but actually no, I'm not allowed to change character because changing character will get rid of my Trisagion, which is important to me. And of course they have to bury Lacrophagy right freaking next to it, so... Alright, now my tears are funny. Yeah! You pick up one item and everything changes. So, honestly, I'm kind of thinking about going for a Judas's Eye. Sorry, Eye of Belial. That's kind of where my brain is going right now. Just because homing and piercing and extra damage on this sounds pretty cool. This sounds like a good thing to get. That sounds nice and proper. I think I want Eye of Belial. It's granted we could always do sillier things, but I think it's the brave move to get 2 death certificates and use all of them on weird synergy items that don't matter. I think that's a cooler way to go about it. Alright. Eye of Belial, where the friggity heckin' shit are you? I want to show my fans something kind of interesting. Although, if you know what Eye of Belial does, you can guess what's gonna happen. I think guessing Lacrophagy and Trisagion next to each other that's like, I don't think anybody's gonna assume that this is what the combo does. But it's pretty easy to tell what Eye of Belial is gonna do, because I want it for exactly the basic benefit. It's just, you don't need good items to win the game ever. You just need items that you like and that are cool. My brain sees red and I'm like, oh, is that the one? Is it the one that I desire? There you are. Gimme. Clown nose. Haha. Alright. I've achieved my final form. I don't know if you need any more items than this for the entire game. In my mind, this is enough. Maybe a couple range upgrades. But, like, for 6 items and none of them really being high tier, I mean, we don't count the death certificate. Oh, do I try to get a bandage girl just because funny? I don't know if I care enough. I really don't know if I care enough. But it's like, if you were to get a bandage girl, now would be the time. The only thing is I don't care. I want something cooler than a bandage girl. No, not allowed. Also not allowed. Give me something good to eat. I'm made of money. I'm made of money. I hate you. I'm made of bombs. You know, it's worth it. I of course was hungering for more, but it's worth it. I also have no idea what my health is. in my mind's eye, I have 2 soul hearts and a black heart, but I've been proven to be untrustworthy with that information on stream before. I feel like on solo runs where I'm just like not stressing it, I can trust my memory entirely. But whenever I've on stream, I've been like hee 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 hoo hoo hoo, everybody watch me be cool. I immediately flub it up and then the run's over. We did Devil Deal's last run, so it's Angel time today. And plus, we have the only Devil Deal item that actually matters. The only one. Oh, this could be funny. Like, sure, whatever. I don't know. That's weird. Lusty Blood and Dead Bird. Dog. It's made for me. It's made for me. It's. I wish I was enough of a Junji Ito nerd to say the name of that one, but it was made for me. I walked out of there with enough keys to still go to my shop. I got 2 amazing, well, 1.5 amazing items, 1 amazing item, and then 1 item that I like anyway. That's everything that you could ever want in an Isaac run. Also, not to mention the run build, the run winning build that we were. Is the game gonna stop handing me everything that you could ever want? Like, I'm sorry to anybody that cares about the integrity of this run, but I'm buying that fanny pack. It's happening. Also, we got a nickel from one of the shopkeepers as well. I love everything you could ever want all the time. All of it. We should save some money. This is also from the Degrants video. Woof woof woof. I would go into the curse room. I have no fucking clue what my health is like. I have no clue. Also, I've decided amongst my friend, my one friend, me and him, we talked for a total of 3 messages, and we decided that it's probably easier to farm all of the boss trap rooms, depending on the run. I mean, this is a terrible run to be like, we're trying to make the game hard. But for future installments, there's 0 downsides to be picking you up. For future installments, I plan on just hugging the alt path, because regularly the alt path is harder, and when I do my strategy to get all of the boss trap rooms ever, you end up with a lot of cooldown floors where you don't really stress at all, and you still get the same amount of benefit, because the only hard floors that you're going to be doing are Downpour 2, Mines 2, and then the Gehennas, or the Mazos. I don't know why I would word it in such a way. Getting magic skin is such an item of all time. I was quite literally speechless when I got it. Just because, like, you have to dedicate your whole entire run to it. And granted, we're on the 3rd floor, so if I were to decide to that was a snipe. If I were to decide to spend the entire run doing a gimmick, now would be my time. I don't know if it's a gimmick that I care about. I kind of have everything that I want already. Like, what can magic skin give me that... Oh, I'm sick. What can magic skin give me that I haven't already given myself by being really, really lucky? Why did that explosion only do half a heart of damage? I might as well fight my boss before I take red health damage. I'm sorry for you, Turdlet. You're made to die to me. That is a shame. Okay, no downsides, no downsides. If I take 1 more hit, then I'm allowed to go in my boss trap room, so it's happening. I think because we're already silly insane, I'm gonna do the boss trap room route. Boss trap room route. That's kind of a tongue twister. Just because it's fun. I don't really have a good reason. I just like doing it. Monster's Lung, I know. Theoretically funny in a different universe. Ha, freaking ha, you know? Conjoined count is the most appealing thing that I've seen in there today. Easily the most appealing thing. And this is my mirror room, and then this is my fire room. Nope, not my fire room. As per usual, I forgot where my fire is, because it doesn't matter. There's no point in committing it to memory. Let's go experience pain. Chances? 100%. Oh, would you look at that? An item that's way better and consequence-free than the one that I'm currently holding? Would you look at that? I love gambling. I love gambling. Should we get charged before we go in there? I think we're allowed to. Because it's... Yeah, we're totally allowed. You think there's gonna be a pay-to-win reroll machine in my... That looked really weird. Something happened there and the enemy tiers were terrifying. You think there's gonna be? No. Not allowed. Me when the sun is a deadly laser. I like how needlessly powerful we are. Actually, you know what? I'm holding the fucking ED6. I'm holding the fucking ED6. Why did it not occur to me to just fucking re-roll the knife piece? What am I made of? Who fucking am I? Okay, man. Only thing that remains for me is the boss room, which is just going to be another turdlet that's going to get melted instantly, which is a good time. Everybody likes seeing turdlet get melted. I think the segmented bosses must have been put into the game on purpose because Edmund knew that they would get fucked up. That and like Fistula Envy as well. Anything that splits or has a bunch of segments to it, I feel like it's a fun pick that can't be, it simply can't be a real, true, honest take. I just don't believe it. I just don't. Hi, Turdlet. What a shame. Tropicamide, I think, works. I don't know exactly how it works, but it looks like it might work sometimes a little bit, maybe. I don't think it's working. But I wouldn't have found out if I didn't pick it up. Okay. I want more boss trap room. When I'm sitting here with 9 lives, I might as well. Just because it's so easy to get to the appropriate amount of health to be let in. Like, bro, just die. I still think the game gave me the most ridiculous start. Simply the most. No, I'm washed. To be fair, there's a lot going on the screen. I have a lot of range. Cool. Could always use more damage. I almost got hit by that. That's the consequence of Rag Mega, is he knows how to hit you. Luckily, I know how to dodge, but I'm definitely mourning the loss of my angel deal there. It's sad and I'm crying and I'm pissing myself and I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight, but it's okay, I guess. I guess. I love doing the entire Dross 2, which is the hardest alt floor that I can get, and just being perfectly okay around it. And then, oh, actually, I should just pick this up. Right? Or I could get something cooler. And I could waste a cent. Yeah. Come watch John Kirbymancer for the best Isaac clips where he always plays good and makes all of the good decisions that can be made at any possible decision, at any possible moment, get made. Including that one. And that one. I wonder how people who, like, find less humor in the world play Isaac, because I feel like so many things in this game I look at and then it's the most tragic thing that you'll ever see the game do to you, and I just go ha ha. But there's some people who will like yell at other people for not playing an FPS good enough, and I wonder how someone of such ilk would deal with such a game where literally the entire thing is made to like be mean and hurt you. I just think about that a lot, because so many different people have so many different tolerances, and I feel like this game is lowering my tolerance for searching for these ultra secret rooms. It's just there's one more billion spots, and I have the golden bomb, so it's like I have to look. I don't want to look, but I have to. You're telling me the secret room is there, of all places? Hi, Nelson. I don't like the mystery sack. I think it's the funniest thing ever when the ED6 turns an item into nothing. Due to the numbers and me counting, we've gotten terribly unlucky with it, and it should be re-rolling more than it has. It really should be. But it's so funny when it just turns an item into nothing. I don't know if I'll ever get over it. Hi, Endless Nameless. You're kind of a cool item, mostly a lame item. I wanted the money. What a fool to spawn as a sticky nickel in a world where I have a golden bomb. What a moron. What a moron. What a fool. What a thrill. Where the darkness inside. There's not even any long ladders in this game. There is ladder, but the longest ladder that you can realistically see in the game is if you pick up the item, the ladder, and while you're on greed mode, and then you get a reflective floor, because you can't. The ladder only spawns in the starting room. That's funny. You're funny. That's funny. You're funny. The ladder only spawns in the starting room, and outside of greed mode, you can't get a long starting room. And the ladder is infinitely tall, but it spawns right here, so you only see it for like 2 tiles. So if you have a reflective floor on a long room, then you get to see it go all the way down. But that's like, you don't even get to climb it. You touch this tile here, and then you're teleported. So there's not a single chance to water through. That's an untapped market in this game. Completely untapped. No universe ever where I take that. There is a universe where I go in here now because I got some help. Thank you, Fanny Pack. I don't know what it spawned me, but it was a key. And the only reason I know is because I looked at my map. I feel like there's so much ease in looking cool in this game, because I know exactly what to look for at any given moment in any time. So it's like, the second the game has announced knowledge to the world, I allow myself to speaketh upon the truth and act like I'm reading into the game and doing something cool, instead of just being like, oh, there's my info. That's basically what the secret room search is you talk loud. Oh, fuck. Shit. I don't know if I'm allowed to fire anymore. Let's give it a test run. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Where it doesn't end everything. It doesn't end everything. I forgot that they nerfed the way that Trisagion and Ipecac work. It's still volatile. It'll never not be volatile. But we exist in a world where I'm allowed to exert some control on it. In a different universe, that room would have just been cascaded in explosions. I swears it. I know it just looks like I got scared for nothing, but yeah. We got some things going on. Please don't hurt me. Why did those not explode? I'm completely unsure of that. Completely. Ace of Clubs, you're funny. You're funny. Be nice to me.
Huh?
Yeah. This is our run now. It being scared constantly. Isn't it cool? I mean, it's kind of cool. I just genuinely got hit there. Genuinely. It looks like being an owner of Lacrophagy actually makes it so that the volatile nature of the rest of our combo actually got lessened a little bit. It's counterintuitive, but it seems to be the case. I'm totally down with taking another hit in this room. Oh, never mind. It's still totally scary. It just decided to not be scary until that very moment when I let down my guard. I'm so cool that it sometimes explodes and sometimes doesn't explode. It turns me into the most confident person ever. Thank you for the key. Alright, boss trap room. This is gonna be the time of one of our lives. There's no reason for me to fight for a blood clot. There's definitely a reason for me to fight for the box. Perish. I perish. Oh man. Please die faster. I don't want you to be here anymore. I don't want you to be here! Please, Singe. Please, thank you. I think that was the scariest reaction that we've gotten out of our current build. That was the spookiest occurrence. And whoo boy was I spooked. Whoo boy was I spooked. Hi, little robot. That kind of looks like it's from Rhythm Heaven, but I can't be certain. Cannot be certain. Man, it's always fun when your Isaac runs turn into bullet hells when you're scared of yourself. Dude, I'll totally take that. Man, for some reason that item that I just picked up didn't work. Please don't hurt me. Please! For some reason that soul heart I just picked up didn't work. So, we don't know what causes it. We don't know what causes it, but the scariest thing ever is when my Trisagion tier is the one that bursts. That's the scariest occurrence in history. That's the single most spooky thing that can happen, and it just happened again. When it's a tier that explodes, it seems that it only is capable of exploding once, and it does so at the end of its life. When it's a Trisag tier, it does so much more. It does so much more. I'm so scared constantly. How do you commentate when this is the life that you live? Die. Thank you. You should also die. Thank you. Dude, imagine my explosion launched the explosion into me. I would have quit. I would have laughed. I would have laughed. I would have laughed. Please. It's so scary and it's so instant. The only time I can tell it's gonna happen is the time right before I get hit and explode by it. Dog, there's no way. There's no fucking way. No universe I survive this and still have my angel deal intact. That's not happening. It's not the world that we live in. I can try. I mean, in fact, the only thing that I ever do in this game is try really hard. But please! There goes the hit list. I blame the fucker for spawning a bunch of small things. Whatever spawned that half red heart, bless. That's a whole extra hit. Thank you, Fanny Pack. Best item in the video game. Seriously. Look at me. I came out of it all with my I came out of it all with my angel deal intact. Look at me go. Something epic, something lame. Miku, you're gonna die for your crimes of boring me. Oh, no. I know, getting hit twice is way more embarrassing. Getting hit once is funny, getting hit twice is embarrassing. Ugh. Okay, give me something good to eat. I don't really wanna. Genesis is lame. You know, I'm picking you up so that you never show your ugly face in front of me again. I like existing with the curse that I've enforced upon myself. Do you? Okay, plans for the rest of the floor. Full clear, and then we want to go do the mom chase. There's still live explosions in the area. That's the most scary live explosion of them all. And then I would love to go Mazo. The thing is, there's such a very true, honest, real chance, please, that I don't have enough health for it, and that if I go there, I will just die instantly. So I feel like for the sake of keeping the run alive, it's probably smart to go depths. Dog. Just because, like, there's just so much terror to be had within Gehenna. I guess it would be really funny. It would be so funny. And every little bit of health that I pick up makes it feel a little funnier. Give me a 48-hour energy. Weird. If my mental map is correct, which it usually is, we have no more rooms to do on this floor. Unless you, no. Oh yeah, because it loops around the secret room. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're plumb out of stuff. There might be a super secret room that I haven't seen, but yo, a single room. All we need is one more. All we need is one more. Actually, weren't we literally in the super secret room? Yeah, the item that I want to reroll is in the super secret room. So I'm just kind of speaking out my ass. Me when I remember most of it, but not all of it. I severely doubt that any of this counts as clearing a room. If any of this counts as clearing a room, I will be proven wrong, but I'm almost certain that it doesn't. Because why would the game give you a benefit for doing this? Why would it do that? The benefit is that you get to continue playing the game. Alright. Coffee break over. I see you, Tinted Rock. I feel the pain of every Isaac player ever for not getting that one specific Tinted Rock. Truly devastating. You know, I'm gonna shit myself to this thought later. Okay, I don't like you. That is to say, I'm gonna think about it on the toilet. Not I'm gonna, like, end the stream and then stress so hard that I shit myself on the spot. No, that was supposed to be an elaborate way of saying I'm gonna think about it while going to the bathroom. Please, thank you. I'm happy that this is a run where I have to beg to the Isaac gods every time that I shoot a shot. It's been a while since I've had one like that, and I know that I was scared to take the final step to be allowed into this world, but I'm happy that I did it. Truly. What I'm not happy about is the amount of waiting in this world. There's so many things to be waited for. Did I miss? No, I hit it. There's just a mom in the way. Alright. Then there's no reason to ever use 2 bombs here. That's simply slower. Now, I thought sometimes it's kind of hard to tell where her hitbox is. I'm almost certain that her AI, getting hit twice to her is kind of funny. I'm almost certain that her AI is literally just a reskin of Dark Esau. It's just like you still get scared because she's such a big creature. You never fully understand it. It also totally did give me charge. That's wild. Why did that give me charge? I wonder how much charge that gives you, because we only had 1 empty slot, so it only had the opportunity to charge us once. So I'm curious if it's like every single room, or if the big rooms in there still give 2 charge like they're supposed to, or if it's like all of it gives 1, or if it all gives like 6 because there's 6 rooms in it. Dog, you're funny. All of that hard work for a cursed eye. Oh yeah, that's gaming. I sure am a fan of video games. All right, good luck me for torturing myself for views. It's the and we got Gehenna. My chances of victory may or may not have just plummeted. Yo, it's Gehenna XL. I don't really know how I feel about any or all of that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the way that my tears are. I forgot about the way of the world. I shouldn't have picked that battery up, but to be fair, I didn't really mean to. It was more just like, to the viewers, hey, I'm sorry. I understand. I'll be better. Wah, wah. I'm fine. there's so huge a chance for residual explosions, and all of the explosions are sized appropriately to the tier that explodes from them. So the ones that are massive is like, oh holy crap, that's a nuke coming into my face. Which some people would hear that and be like, whoa. I would not. I feel like shot speed is going to cause things to happen in our build. I don't know if it's going to be things that I can like say with words or say good at all, but I feel like shot speed is the main thing that's going to cause stuff to be different. It's such a vague way of wording it, but like the source of all of the chaos is the Trisagion tier that I shoot, right? What it does is, thanks to Lacrophagy, it spits out 100 billion other shots. And so, if it moves faster and avoids the other shots that it spawns, then it theoretically will have a longer time alive to spawn more projectiles that will cause more problems. That's the theory that I am positing to myself at this current moment in time. That's what my brain is understanding, but I could very well be wrong. That's dog. Genuinely terrifying. I did not even consider slightly what to do if a troll bomb came out of that. Dog, please. Most terrifying room, save me. Luckily I can unspawn my tiers by just leaving, but please. And of course it had to be the scarier roll. More shot speed up, sure. Let's see if my theory has any weight at all. Thank you for the balls. Moving box, not happening. Pay to play, I have enough keys. This room sucks. I think I was bound to take damage in that room. I don't think there was any universe I got out of that hit list. Belly button. Is it bad that I'm thinking about it? No, we need something defensive. We need something that'll keep the run alive a little longer. That's definitely not that. A home... Okay. I don't know if this is that either. I don't know if this is that either. What do you do here? What's the play? Cool. So it turns out those half-heart enemies... Yeah, the enemies that are half of a heart, they don't do contact damage. I totally, thinking about it any logical way, I should have taken damage there. However, looking at the facts of the matter, that was one of my cleanest rooms in this entire godforsaken place. So, what the heck do I know? Please. Right, there's no reason to do extra rooms, but I do want my squeak rit. Alright. I understand you. I know how you work. Can you chat instead? That is an intense thing. Boop-a-doop. I like how it gives me, the content creator, the marker for making the best clip. Just something about that is really, really funny to me. Just, it scratches the right itch. Scratches the right funny bone. Womp womp. I don't like this room. Where? Okay. This sounds like we have a bot in the chat. I'm just gonna ignore them. I mean... Imagine going, nah man, to a question, and then just being like, ah, anyway. Imagine a real person doing that. Just like, hey, I've decided that you're talking to me anyway. It's happening now, on your time. That's what I, a random person you've never talked to before in your entire life, have decided. You're funny, random chatter. You're funny. You're a silly fella, you know that? A silly one. Truly. And I'm allowed to shit-talk them all I want because they said no mic. Weep womp. And if they're like, oh, well, I got proof of you saying bad things, and I could be like, oh, well, you totally You did have sound of some sort. Crazy. What a bizarre scenario. God. I have to shoot them 100 million times. Backstabber? Beautiful. I might play that in the future, maybe. Maybe a little bit. And now that I'm looking at it, that bottom left part of the map is the most, like, the most, look at me, I have a red secret room here, please, 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 pick me. Explosive, do I need more explosions to happen? It's funny. It sure is slightly comedic. I don't know, I want something more bombastic. Definitely not that. That lessens the fun. I know it looks like it'll increase the fun, but it lessens the fun. It's a rock fact that it makes the game less cool. Leo also makes the game less cool. Bursting Sack also makes the game less cool. The poop also makes the game less cool. Infestation makes me really, 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 really strong. Really strong. Because now, all of my little blue spiders that are going to get spawned constantly because you have to kill things to play the game, every little one of these suckers does about 90 damage to anything it touches, which is beautiful. It's kind of like art in a way. Kind of like Art Dog in a way. Do I care about you at all? We could get something funnier. I guess I also could have totally re-rolled it more. I don't care. Me when I don't care. Me when I don't give a crap. Me when I don't care at all. Me when I don't care slightly. Please. Please. Oh, I was still iframed somehow. That must have been like so close. Like unbelievably close. I have such a huge urge inside of me to ED6 this room. It's intense. The desire. Immaculate Heart would end me. This item would kill me. They would single-handedly destroy me. It would cause the end of everything. So instead we're gonna... I want at least one more. Yeah, okay. We have one angry purple fire that'll probably get killed by that. Cool. Die, Miku. For your transgressions. Wow. Oh, would you look at that? I think we won, guys. I think we did it. Forgive me, but I struggle to believe that we'll lose. The guy who does Tainted Lost runs for fun and wins on the first run that I try, have just been given Holy Mantle. So I'm gonna chillax a little bit, maybe shoot more than one tier at a time, get a little crazy. Also, free boss trap room is wild. Gotta love that. Oh yeah. I love being insane. I love doing whatever I want. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about by that. That boss is just made to be satisfying. I don't think it's made to be real. I feel like they just thought it would be cool to look at. Or something along the lines. Okay, don't care. Oh, I've become a beast when I'm allowed to take damage. Oh ho ho. Ho ho ho. I mean, this is an amazing run. This is an amazing run, genuinely. If only there was a way to act like this and still keep a lot. Why is that happening? The Eversplosion from from Xavier Renegade Angel, yeah. It died a lot faster than the Eversplosion ever did, though. If we can get this sucker to pay out, that would be epic. That would rock my socks off. The only problem is I have to speak words long enough for 20 entire cents to be taken out of my character, which there's RNG elements to that, because if I get quote-unquote lucky and this fucker pays out more, then it's gonna take longer, and then my speedrun's ruined. Because we all know that I care about playing the game really, really fast all the time. Did I mention that this beggar is also the least likely to pay out of them all? I don't know if that's true. I think it's a tie. I genuinely think it's a tie between the battery bum and the bomb bum. I believe those are our culprits. Die. He lived! It's in part 5 of JoJo when Mista survives getting shot 100 billion times in a row. That's what that guy just did. The drunken kid breaking glass and surviving everything. That is exactly the truth of the matter. 100%. 1 billion%. 1 milliard%. Me when I have $1 William. That's kind of crazy getting the angel deal there. That's kind of crazy getting the mind there. Too bad, don't care. Die for your crimes, Miku. Yeah, you know, both of those are really funny. Both of these are incredibly funny. I'm happy to be given those. Look at me go! Am I actually safe if I do this? Look at me go, facing no consequences ever. Okay, there might be special rooms though. I would like to full clear because I am allowed to do anything I want because I have a milliard health. I have $1 William health. Something about the stone chest with the adoption papers in it is just like, you're never allowed to happen ever. Also, the chatter that I was being really mean to is being nice to me, which kind of sucks, kind of doesn't suck. It's just like, I don't know. My shtick is I talk to people and I say things. I don't understand outside of a bit. I don't understand popping open a text file. It's like if I was trying to be funny and like imitate early content creation, I would open up a notepad and be like, hee hee hoo hoo, oh, Rainbow Champion, silly. Then the Rainbow Champion dropped the divorce papers. Imagine you kill a shiny worm and then it drops your own divorce papers. I mean, not divorce papers, adoption papers. Oh, I was taking damage there. I didn't even think of that. That means that this thing in the bottom is powerful. Truly. Blind Rage, don't care. It would genuinely be really strong, don't care. It would genuinely be really good, don't care. Actually, wait, I forgot that the shiny thing that I'm carrying, that I'm holding still with me, it doesn't do anything anymore. despite how shiny it is. No matter how much I care about it being shiny, it doesn't do nothing. There's no more item rooms to give a darn hoot about. Not a single one. Not one. What doth life? Oh, leave before I explode. I adore the feeling of power of just walking into a room, going to the door, and just exploding the door and myself, and then just walking out in an instant. Just feels epic. It's just like, bow down to me, the guy who has become strong enough in the game to do whatever the fuck I want. No one can hurt me, for I've already done all of the hurting myself. 100 million years ago, back when I was learning how to be good at the game. Those times and those tragedies have been lost to time and tragedy. And the only thing that remains is the skill that hides beneath. It's the only thing. I love how the haunted chests show wrong contents when you have Guppy's eye. It's just something about them being so evil just allows it. That'd be cool if this became anything. It's kind of a slog because of the way that I have to do it, but thank you, Holy Mansell, for being the most overpowered thing in the universe. I like having all of everything that I want all the time forever. I totally forgot that I have to recharge it. Like 100%. I just genuinely all forgotten. It's every ounce of that left my brain. Oh yeah, I should grab you. And blam. Then we're back here, and now we just need to go get charged. And this, my friends, is why you purposefully leave a bunch of rooms uncleared, because then you can go and get charged. And it still doesn't really matter if you get hit. It's still scary. It's always scary. it never stops being scary. But maybe eventually you'll get used to it a little bit. All right, gimme. Yeah, yeah. More random nonsense. Yay! I like a whole bunch of garbage. It makes me feel powerful. Oh wait, I actually want that heart. Me when the garbage gives me something that I care about. No. Never happening. Not never. Not ever. A whole bunch of garbage. I should explode you. Cool. Shout out ED6 for being the coolest thing in existence, by the way. Yeah, yay! Yay! Sci-Fly! We definitely needed Sci-Fly. The run was gonna die if we didn't get that. The run was gonna be completely over. There was no chance of victory if we didn't pick up Sci-Fly right then and there. It's the only thing that's causing the victory of us today. I don't even know if Sci-Fly is gonna do anything because the only thing that's actually hurting me is me myself. Like, can you really save me if I am the problem? If it's me, closets can be fun. Closet was not fun. Let me out. Oh, really? Super secret wasn't there. That means that our super secret has already been found because I have the blue map, so I'm born with the knowledge of where it is. You know what? I wonder how long this will last. I don't really feel like stopping shooting. Cool. This game rocks. Such a big fan. Such a big fan. Alright. What doth life? I totally forgot I had Terror Cloth. I like 100% forgot I had Terror Cloth. Okay, we're taking infamy. Butt bombs matter not to me. I see a data miner in there. I don't want to alarm anybody, but I see a data miner in there. Hee hee hoo hoo. I'm just taking that so that I can open up the path and have a consistent way through. Oh, and my Star of Bethlehem turned around because I opened up the. I shouldn't have done that. Because I opened up the door and it was like, oh, I gotta go to where I gotta go. Thank you for the whole bunch of garbage that I'm not gonna take. I definitely. There's a whole bunch of garbage in here that I don't want at all. Which is a good thing, because that means that I get to re-roll it. That's worth taking, but it's just, yeah, it's not really enough. Okay. Now the thing is, do I data mine or do I ED6? It's such a question, isn't it? I feel like both of them can cause some chaos to happen. And you know what? We've been relying on glitched items too much lately. Let's hit him with a hacha. Okay. We got a whole bunch of not really that much. I think tech would be a bad idea to take. I'm taking you because you increase my fire rate. We touch. We touch. The rest of this, I believe, is reroll fodder. Because it does stuff, but it leaves some to be desired, truly. I love Sci-Fly, still thinking that they are participating in some meaningful way at all. It's just really funny to me. There's just something glorious about it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Let me out. No, you're not allowed to leave. I'm being suboptimal and I'm sorry about it. Jacob's Ladder, you're funny because you cause lag. It's an exceptionally silly item to get. Oh, is that double damage I see? Yeah, I'm taking you. Yeah, that was double damage I see. Weemp womp. Get hit with twice the shot. Completely owned. Completely owned. Rare time when Keybum is worth taking. Very rare. Never happens in real life. Merely happens to the funny streamer, man. Okay. Whole bunch of garbage. Does that work? No. It would have been cool if it worked. And I feel like a lot of times in Isaac, you kind of just have to try. Because usually you can science if part is gonna fumble in a way that'll be spectacularly bad for you. Sometimes it comes out of left field. Is that conjoined? Oh, it's 2/3. It's 2/3. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're on our way. God, getting conjoined is going to be the most terrifying thing to ever happen to a run. We don't have any rooms with 2 pedestals in it, so I'm just killing the black hole right now. Kill your black hole now. It really doesn't feel like we got double damage, but I think that's just because the Lacrophagy, or not Lacrophagy, the Trisagion tiers don't get bigger. I feel like that's the main reason. the friggin' the little shit spider hit me. Poof. No, not poof. I'm still not taking you, but you can confirm it was not a poof. Wow. Wow. Did I really not get hit a second time there? I'm so surprised I didn't get hit a second time there. That's crazy. Me when I'm wild. Me when I'm wacky. Wild, wacky, wavy, and inflatable. Oh wait, I want to enter funny. Wait, but first I want to take a selfie. I don't feel like messing with you. Actually, no, never mind. Undefined used to be cool, and they got rid of the thing that made it cool. So no more fun allowed. I'm shrimply not gonna use it because I don't like it. Okay, what else is even alive? A single random Larry. Congrats, buddy. You sure did some. Oh, would you look at that? That's gonna be a better thing to reroll than what we're currently doing. I don't think $3 bill is worth taking. I'm a firm believer that it's not it. Not it. Okay, well, Strawman is not it either. Strawman is like, you pick it up as Tainted Isaac, and you're like, wow, this has a use. And then you pick it up as any other character ever, and you're like, ah. Yo, nothing. I'm kind of thinking that we're not gonna get anything that matters. It's just a hypotenuse of mine. The consequence of thinking it's funny to say words wrong is it's impossible to prove or unprove if saying the thing wrong is on purpose or not. But I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. It's not gonna end. It's not gonna end. It simply won't. I love throwing one Ragman at me, so they throw 5 Ragman at me. It dies the exact same speed. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We should get one more reroll. Yeah. We are allowed one more. Alright, Blue Baby. I hope your end is extravagant. Oh, man. Bro knows how to... What caused him to die all of a sudden? I'm really unsure about that. I don't like that item. I know it's good. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Not a fan at all. Alright. We will now experience the Mega Satan fight of all time. Theoretically, we're allowed to just kind of shoot. Yeah. No, I took damage from something. I'm gonna keep shooting though, because, like, who cares? Yeah, we're already basically done with the fight. Something about our build is very much going past, whatchamacallit, boss armor. So, yeah, that was really fast. Count your fucking days, Delirium. Count your days. Count your days. I am on my fucking way. I'm gonna murderize this B-tard. Right. Where's the Sussy Baka? Down? I don't... There's a high rainbow champion. Yeah, man. Yeah, I spawned those two beggars in just to watch them die. Let me out, please. Thank you. So that guess was wrong. I feel like it's gonna be down to the right somewhere. To be fair, this is a harder one than I'm used to. Evil, 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 evil. I don't think that this down here can be delirium, but this to the right also definitely can't be delirium. So that's good for us. Where is he? Where is the fucker? Unless part of my brain is just like telling me the wrong information on how to catch this sleazy bastard. I feel like I have no idea because both of these definitely aren't. Yeah, I've got the wrong person. I'm sorry. I'm also not really sure what hit me there, but whatever. Yeah, according to literally all of my brain power, it's like I'm puzzled. Genuinely just gonna make better progress if I go in clear rooms than trying to think about it. I don't really want to trust my my star either. Just because I'm pretty sure I read the wiki and it was just like the star picks a random bus and then just goes there. So it's like, as much as I'm just randomly guessing, it would be randomly guessing. So it's like, what's the point? What is the point? Gotta love those trap rooms that get completely neutered by flying, that still show up on delirium. Imagine dying to a trap room on the delirium floor. I think that would be funny. Yeah, there's literally zero chance that this is it. Yeah. And I'm also almost certain that it's not to the top left, but like, where would it be if not this? Where would it be if not you? I don't agree with it, but it's the only thing. Whatever. I'm not gonna pretend I get it. Whatever. Just die, you. I have my silly Star of Bethlehem. So I'm allowed to do what I want. I'm surprised Delirium survived that long. I know it's just because they didn't go face form, but there's still a mighty, mighty attempt from our boy Deli. Alright. A good solid one. Then I still have some time, so this means that I need to look at my Steam library fast. Because Spelunky sucks because the only thing that I'm allowed to do in that now is Cosmic Ocean, and that was my my go-to thing that I would watch or that I would play a lot. Is there anything? I have like 30-40 minutes. There's got to be something I can do in that time. There's simply gotta be. There's gotta be. I'm sorry for umming and ahhing on stream. It's embarrassing and I know it. Guys, there's a Deltarune update. We could go play Deltarune. I don't want to play Deltarune. I mean, technically I could boot up Undertale and we could we could do the Undying the Undying fight. That's a thing. That's an option. Actually, you know what? You know what I haven't played on stream ever? I haven't ever streamed this game. I have like 13 hours in this game and I've never streamed it. Let's get some Nubbys Number Factory up on. That feels powerful. Seems like the right thing to do in this moment because the game is really fast. And I can turn it on and then not explain anything, and then people will be like, "What the hell?" And then they'll rewatch it, and I'll get epic views. Nubby. I'm keeping the title as Walter Melon. All right. Nubby. Now we need to actually make the game launch. This game is epic, and I'm allowed to end it whenever I want, because there's not really much stakes in a run. So if I decide to leave, I just will. I will. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Look at that. Nubbys. This is a game of all time. They've done some updates to it, so I'm not 100% sure. But what really matters is we have Baloney Tony, which is the silliest thing. This game is already ridiculous. Already, like, completely ridiculous even. It's like ridiculously ridiculous. And this guy, you could probably read, says that it just randomizes the whole bunch more. It used to be more intense. It would randomize your nubby like size and gravity, which would be crazy. But it's still currently ridiculous. This is probably the closest I'll ever get to playing Peggle on stream. Although the goal is different than Peggle. You don't need to hit specific pegs. Well, sometimes you need to hit specific pegs, but you need to hit the pegs that are big nubby number. And it's epic. It's chill. I feel like it's hard to commentate over ever, but now we get to read a lot, which is epic. I love reading. Okay, literally the only thing that does anything in our shop right now that's like kind of cool is the flamethrower. And you know, I'll buy the epic flamethrower. I will, because if there's anything else that's cool, I can just freeze it. I totally forgot about the freeze mechanic. Okay, a whole bunch of nothing. I don't really care about any of that. We have our flamethrower that's going to be completely useless on this build. Let's go. So our hope is that since the flamethrower pops pegs and works on when a peg gets popped, that it will chain reaction into itself like it just did there. It was really, really fast, but it definitely happened. Maybe I need to stream more frames for this game. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter a crazy amount in the long run. But it does suck having the flamethrower be literally our only bonus. I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. This is the suckiest loot ever. It's the suckiest. Also, if there's two pegs that are like tied for the biggest one, like in that last one that we just had, both of them are counted as the highest peg. It is not like it gives you the benefit of the doubt rather than just being mean. I feel like all of our items are trash. Genuinely. Ooh, boy. There's really just not much of anything at all here. It's like I'm buying jacks just because it will be something. Just it will do an amount. It won't do a crazy amount, but it'll do an amount. And it might not even do an amount because we still need to get lucky for it to do anything. Honestly, more just feels like I'm gambling and hoping that it'll be cool. That's what it kind of feels like. I aimed my nub terribly. Quite simply terribly. That was also terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna die. That's fine. Sometimes Baloney Tony just gives you impossible runs. It happens. We're very, very RNG based in every way ever. So it's bound to be that we lose sometimes. Hell yeah. Getting the evil key is important because that gives you the spooky, silly items that are epic. And then I don't feel like playing any of the rest of that. It just seems a little unnecessary. I'm happy that the game is just kind of ferrying us forward because I feel like I'm doing a pretty bad job at like being effortful and purposeful in my movements. Oh yeah, I forgot. And there's rounds where you have special pegs, and those camo colored ones are easily the coolest for our build because whenever a camo one takes damage, it will instantly hit the highest peg, which then causes our build to happen. 5 peg pops on the mannequin head is wild. That's a reroll. Jake the Snake. Item in slot 1 triggers 3 times, 1 in 2 chance to double all pegs. We're taking the snake, baby. We're taking the snake. Alright. Snake is now the build. Snake is now literally everything that we want. We want our snake to double everything, and then we want all of the doubled things to be really similar number, so that they all count as the highest peg, so that I'm allowed to be cool and handsome, and also have everybody like me a lot. That's what life should be like, I think. We definitely do want something in slot 1 that'll, like, happen better. Buckshot is probably better. I'm not planning on... When you're Baloney Tony, you can't plan on having empty slots because you have no idea what any of the items do. So you can't just be like, oh, well, I'll just get this thing and become safe. Also, what the heck are you? Mind's Eye on. Oh, what the heck? The game has been updated a couple times since I last played it. That's crazy. I actually really like that. I really like that. That's really good. Oh, what? Oh, it puts a little target thing on the highest peg. As if you... Just in case you're not allowed to count. Or just in case you don't know how to count. That's a good contingency. Oh, I'm just gonna lose. That's fine. It'll give us a chance to be better and brighter in the future. Oh, yeah. Or we just hang out on the last shot for the entire game. Please, thank you. Oh, never mind. We escaped last shot hell. Oh, never. We're right back where we started. Right back. Cool. I'm so happy that I have no clue what's happening ever. The T block. I need to read this. This is a new item. This is new to me. This is made up technology. What the heck? We don't do any peg having. We do not do any peg having. I'll take you. I think having a bigger flamethrower is better than having 2 flamethrowers. Maybe? Or I could do that. We could rock the world. Look at our cafe, just a moldy sandwich. This is new. Randomizes triggers for all items in your inventory. So this is Diet Baloney Tony. That's pretty funny. Big fan of Diet Baloney Tony. I was just kind of hoping we would see something else that was new there. Give me something else that's brand new. E-block is something that I have seen before. Item in slot 6 triggers 4 times. That could be fun. I mean, when do you ever even, like, when does the monstrosity do anything ever? I like you, monstrosity. Or, wait, actually, never mind, because we don't have anything that'll, like, happen off of it. Because we want... maybe this. Maybe that'll do something. Maybe. And we'll keep that. Just, the thing is, monstrosity is bad. Monstrosity is not good. I like it, so I want it to matter to us, which it looks like it might be. I mean, granted, we did buy a bunch of stuff in that shop, so it's probably more than just the monstrosity doing it, but it's still cool. It's still cool. Look at that. Look at us. Having a build that can play the game. So powerful. I should have re-rolled again. I don't know what compelled me to not. Yeah. Oh, it's because our next reroll was a completely worse board to have. Because literally the only thing that matters for us is hitting the big peg first. Okay, we're just gonna lose. Thus is Baloney Tony. Thus is Baloney Tony. Gotta love this game. I don't know how to hold a coffee cup with my left hand. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to hold coffee cup because this game is a one-hander. You're totally allowed to ignore. That's a wow. On 2 pegs popped? That's crazy, horse pill. I don't even... That's just a ridiculous horse pill. That's a crazy horse pill. Okay, I don't care about the rest of this. We got the coolest item ever. Every 2 pegs popped, it has a chance to double the highest peg. That's honestly not gonna do a crazy amount right now, but it's ridiculous. It's just because it stockpiles a whole bunch of extra value while we are typically unable to do that on purpose. I want a different world. Oh yeah, not gonna hit any of the sneaky snipers. That's fine. We don't need to min-max the world right now. It would just be cool if we did. It would be cool if it happened. I kind of think that we're gonna die just because the horse doesn't do too much on its own. I guess we're going ray gun. Just why not? It's the only one that does anything. Oh yeah. Tardigrade, please. No, it's nothing. 2 pegs doubled, pop the lowest peg twice. Now that sounds like a combo. That sounds like a combo. Because now your pegs popped and then you act upon pegs being doubled, but you pop pegs. You pop pegs, which has a chance to force activate you because you're in slot 3. Yeah, I still did that right. I just confused myself upon saying it. Every half second on the flaming skull is funny. It's not good, but it's funny. That's for sure. That's for rock fact. Biggest rock fact of them all. Oh yeah. I love hitting 3 pegs and the game is like, good job, you did everything you needed to do ever. It's like, sure man. I totally did that thing right there that you were talking about. 100%. 100. I hope that the horse pill Epic Binding of Isaac reference carries us through the entire run. Very real chance that it doesn't, but it would be cool if it did. It would be so epic. Just need a little bit more weight. Okay. I'm glad that worked out. That one stressed me out. I didn't say anything, but I was scared. I was terrified. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure it's 6 cents to play, so I'm not allowed to go again. But since we're in a spot, I would totally have attempted to do better. And by do better, I mean spend a single more coin. We just didn't get it. There was just no chance. Please, Lord. Hit the big peg. Yeah! Now that was money. The problem here now is our round goal requirement just shot up quite a bit. And we're still completely RNG based. Completely. There's no skill in this horse. It's all RNG, yeah. Work better for me, Nubby. This is your fucking job, dude. This is your fucking job, Nubby. Okay, give me something epic, please. What are you? Every half second it'll do whatever. Fish. 2 pegs doubled. 2 random pegs will copy the number of the first peg popped. Huh. That could, I mean, that's kind of the coolest thing. I mean, reducing the round goal is just lame and boring. And we're doubling pegs a lot. It's just, we're gonna have to remember that the toy fish is a thing. But I'm fine with this. Because quite honestly, it could be very cool for us. Or it could do nothing. It could do nothing. It could do nothing at all. It could do nothing. It could always do nothing. It's always capable of nothing at all. Nothing ever. And also, like, the fish is not... That's not an item that you take long term. That's not an item that you keep on going. Highest peg popped. Force trigger all items in odd numbered slots. Would you look at that? First peg popped items is not gonna happen ever. Odd numbered slots, we move you. So yeah, yummy. We can move that there because now, all of a sudden, it has decided that it matters. Oh, I'm washed. Oh, it still worked. Why was that a shot that was allowed to keep going? It's a strange world we live in. Truly. Dog. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. No, we're barely alive. Just barely. It's so over. It's so over. Yeah. Goodbye, world. Yo, barely, barely. Now this is Nubby. Now this is Nubby. I wonder if I will ever play Nubby's Number Factory the regular expected way in the game ever. That was crazy. That was ridiculous. I'm mad that I didn't live that. I should have been allowed. I should have been allowed. Shoulda. 1.5 seconds, 3 pegs halves. First peg pops. Item slot 1 triggers 10 times. It's a chance. Okay, so the broken socket is nothing on this run. Broken socket is literally nothing. Friendly rock could be cool. We could do this, that. You. Just because I want, like, stuff to happen. I want things to occur. Random rare food. Sure, man. Dude, a random ultra rare food. Crazy. I don't think, yeah. Nubby Cafe gives us nothing. Nubby Cafe gives us nothing. Okay. Then... nothing about slot number 4 matters. I don't think. But something about slot 7 matters, which is important. Very important. Base double. I'm sorry. I'm deciding. Big decisions are being made. It's important to the lore. Okay, I think we did a good job. Something about the stuff that we did was good for us. It was a positive experience for everybody involved. We made the correct decisions, and I'm happy about this. We're definitely running into the realm where the fish is limiting us. The fish is important, but the fish is limiting us. It's a truth of the matter. Is that we should probably start thinking about getting rid of the fish. It's just gonna be the way that it is. It's just how, it's the way of the world. I'm kind of surprised that we made that one with my dog shit shot in the fact that we were playing with the fish. The fish will be cool on this one. We could let this run for a little bit, maybe, depending on how it goes. We're not guaranteed infinite, but if RNG gives, then we get infinite. I wonder why you would ever take the charity perk, like, honestly. It feels like a mystery to me. Yo, I hit the 64 first. And then we still made it. I wonder if we're in a situation where it's possible for us to lose. I mean, like, we're gonna get outscaled numbers-wise, but, like, I feel most of our shots going off just is a really good chance for us to win, you know? Nothing really is bad about anything. Okay. Shish kebab is for future. Shish kebab matters in the future because right now our rightmost item is fish. The moldy sandwich. There's no way that we ever take the moldy sandwich right now. It's just not happening. Now the tart lard. Now the tart lard could totally happen. Tart lard is allowed to happen. Tart lard is very allowed to happen. Yum, yum, yum. The horse pill upgrade. Yummy, yummy horse pill upgrade in my tumby. Now that's gonna increase the momentum of our run for sure. That's for sure. I don't think the ton of feathers is crucial to our build in any way. Oh, would you look at that? Jax is a free win item in this run. I should have thought of that. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I? So the thing about Jax is it works on 2 pegs popped, and it'll cause 10 pops. So 1 jack will cause 5 jacks. 5 jack will cause 25 jacks. 25 jacks will cause 125 jacks. You get the picture. We win now. Yay! Okay, this is a universe where we need to get rid of the fish. And we need to turn down our volume. We need to turn down the volume because I don't play this game on stream usually. Wait. Okay. Settings, sound effects. Oh, it's literally as low as it can go. Okay, of course, obviously. Why would it not? That makes sense to me. Okay, goodbye, fish. You don't matter to me anymore. That's so loud. You know what? I'll spare you guys, but I have to deal with it. Look at that. I like looking at my stream setup and then looking back, and every problem ever is solved. That's so cool. It's so epic. I gotta love Baloney Tony. It's the best place to be. Okay. I think that I'm gonna be speedrunning this. Just because there's no way that we lose anymore. And we're getting 999 every run. So we've kind of hit the victory condition just a little bit. It's cool that we get to 999 before I even have to, like, care about anything at all. Let's just get more of you. So that'll mean that we have more momentum at the start. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. What do you do? Rightmost item, 50% chance to trigger every 1.5 seconds. Whatever. Does not matter. Strabby. Okay, what a disappointing shot. A completely disappointing shot. Cool. Something about that one took longer to happen, which I don't really... doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it's just horse pill RNG. Because I'm pretty sure the math is that we can get to 999 on literally any of the runs. Yeah, it just... sometimes it just takes a second to happen. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe you just need to, like, shoot away from the big one. I don't know. It also doesn't even matter that we get 9999 every single time. It's just kind of funny. How the heck did our jacks work differently? I don't really get how that happens. If anything, the jack on the right should be proccing more, but it very much didn't for a single round. I don't know why. I'm unsure. Just completely unsure about the situation. Completely unaware of anything. Any and all of it. Literally all of it. I'm clueless. Completely clueless. I'm clueless about everything. There's not a thought in my little head. Not one. Not one little thought. You should give me something epic. Bumpkin. No, it's a star fruit. The star fruit's worth it. I don't need it, but the star fruit is worth it. Also, check out the quack sound effect. Kinda epic. Kinda epic. I'm definitely a fan of when you're allowed to just, like, play the game. I think what's happening, actually, is we have too many peg pops and not enough doubling. Not that we need it, but I think that's a truth of the matter. Oh, yeah. you think we're gonna make it out of this one alive? RNG, bless me. RNG, bless me. It's raw 50-50s. It's raw 50-50s. Yeah! I love doing objectively the worst shot that you can do in the entire thing. And we get fucking 99999. It's just like, yeah, that dog shit terrible shot that you did, the best one ever. Literally none of my items are this. But all of those are bad. Those are terrible for me. Genuine garbage. Genuine garbage. Genuine garbage. I'm glad that they did a bunch of upgrades to the UI and everything. Dev do be working on the game continuously. That's the biggest rock fact of them all. I kind of want more ton of feathers, just because it'll, with the way that it is, having extra random pegs will use up my horse pill in suboptimal ways. If there's only a single peg on screen, then the horse pill will always hit that one peg whenever it activates. So it's just smart to use it that way. It's really, really hard to kill off pills in any way. Like, truly, it's incredibly difficult. I mean, to kill off the nubs. The nubs are the difficulty. Where? The nothing. The fava bean. The donut. Dude, the donut when I have the nothing. Give me kebab. Oh, and the donut used to count the kebab, but it doesn't. It no longer. I guess that's because they made it so that it counts your kebab in one stack instead of just adding it to the list. That's the slight changes that destroy you. This is just a regular all-seeing pyramid. It was randomized to have the effect that it has normally. Obviously. Why would it not do that? Okay, a whole bunch of garbage. Off we go. Is it to the left? Yeah, it is to the left. Okay. I understand my mistake. Cool. Now we're stronger. I love having a single item that's capable of doubling, and it's the strongest thing ever. Thank you, immediate horse pill. Coolest thing in the video game. Who even needs a nubby? Who needs a nubby? Who needs a map? I'm getting impatient because it's taking so long for the like numbers and everything to happen, and I know in my heart and soul and everything that I'm gonna win. There's no chance. There's just no chance. Does this even like matter? Like, sure, man. I don't think it's gonna matter. It's just because all of the items that we have are activating as much as they can ever, and there is an upper limit to the amount of like activations that a thing can do in a second. So it's not that's actually kind of okay. What was I even trying to say? Basically, there's an upper limit to how good things can get, even if you get other stuff that still tries to activate it tons. It's just the way of the world. Just the way it be. Alright. I mean, honestly, the Yeti is crazy. I don't think that we need it, but I'll keep the Yeti around for a little bit because they're funny. It's because the Yeti is epic. It's because I like them. They are here until I... Actually, you know, I think that we kill the friendly rock. I think the friendly rock needs to die. Just letting the world go brrr while I make extreme decisions. Yeah, okay, so literally it was the thing keeping me from the singularity that I want was the fucking friendly rock. It kind of makes sense. But now we're epic. Oh, and now the Yeti means nothing. But we're epic. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. Look at how it's look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay, bye Yeti. Yeti does not matter. We stopped caring about the Yeti years ago. I wonder what made that level go way faster. Oh, would you look at that? Honestly, I'm getting everything in here. It's all mine. I have all the money. If you're rich, then if you're rich, then claw games are just you're spending time for the thing rather than money. It stops mattering. I like how constantly I get my scores into the trillions, and yet our round requirement is still under 1 billion. Just feels a little ridiculous. Give me something good to eat, please. It's definitely not something good to eat. Bam. I like the way that the flamethrower looks when there's a single peg left. That's just cool to me. It's just kind of fun. Pretty freaking epic, if I had to say. I gotta love the X69 that showed up for a little bit. It'll fix itself, but sometimes our current build is a slow starter. But the thing is, it's a slow starter, but our current build can meet any round goal ever, no matter what that the game throws at us. That's the way that it is. We've achieved it all. There's no universe where you do better than us, because it's the thing stopping this run is the amount of time that I have to play, which is limited. So we're definitely not going endless ever. Endless is not happening. Man, I wish we got something cooler. I'd have been slot 3 triggers 5 times. Would you look at that? Like, sure, man. We don't really need to double all pegs, but like, that's the best item we got from there. I mean, I feel like you always want other things, but there's no reason to be mad about Jake the Snake. There's no reason to be salty. Jake the Snake only helps me. What do you do? What did it get rid of? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! We may have just lost. Jake the Snake is gonna help alleviate some of the problems. But I think that we just lost. I totally forgot there's a board element that steals one of your items, and I'm pretty sure they changed it so that you can tell which item it's gonna steal. And it stole the cool super epic one that we've been basing our entire build off of the entire time. Like, we would be dead right now if I did not get Jake the Snake. That's the truth of the matter. That's how it is. Randomizes all items in your inventory. No. That would be funny. Not happening. Because all of a sudden I need to care about the run, which is, it's disastrous. My E-block does nothing now. My E-block means nothing to no one ever. I could get so many more of them. Okay, the shop gave us nothing. This run is now pray to Jake the Snake and hope that he allows us victory. Hope that Jake the Snake grants us passage to the next level. Thank you. Thank you, Jake the Snake. Woof, woof, woof. I'm happy that this run turned into a real run, though. I mean, I'm still kind of just shooting because my build is not based around hitting a specific peg. My build is just based around getting those first couple pops, which at this point in the game is guaranteed on you shooting. So it's pretty easy to get. Oh gosh. I think it's Friendly Rock time again. It doesn't feel right, but I genuinely think that Friendly Rock is a play here. Genuinely, seriously. I'm convinced of it. How much are you? We did not break even. New item, soup crackers. Deletes the leftmost item. Rightmost item transforms into a squid. Rightmost item is upgraded. It transforms into an upgraded squid. I'll totally do that. So we need to kill our E because the E is doing nothing, and then Jake the Snake would be the rightmost item. Yeah. Well, no. We killed 2 items for this. That's fine. I can work with that. Ton of feathers, we don't need you. We can kill you. Yeah, that's fine. Or wait, we can get out of here without a casualty. Yummy, yummy soup crackers. Give me everything. Cool. Where's my upgraded squid? Where's my upgraded squid? Did I read that wrong? Where's my upgraded squid? Guys, I feel as though I deserve an upgraded squid right about now. Doesn't really make too much sense to me. Not at all. Nuh-uh. I think there we go. I think that's everything that we need. Except for a need. Please, world, cause stuff to happen. Well, things sure are occurring. I don't know about anything else, though. We're definitely not winning this one. Maybe the friendly rock is not the play. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I'm L. Why did that work? I don't know what caused us to succeed there. Unless it was just purely jacks and nothing else. That's kind of strange to me. I don't know. Curious about the way of that. At least it seems that we've recovered this build and we're probably gonna win with it. Chances are, I think that we epicked up. I think that's gonna be the way that it is. I'm kind of surprised that went to a board clear, but I guess we're not jaking our snake enough. Not jaking our snake enough. Not at all. I'm still curious about why we didn't get an extra squid. I really don't understand the way that happened. But I guess I was just never meant to know. Maybe in the future I'll understand the way that Nubbys works. But in the current, I click button and I guess sometimes I win because of it. Yeah, it looks like the way that we are, it's probably just ton of feathers. I don't really think that we need ton of feathers. Ton of feathers was mostly just to give us momentum. I think that Jax really does everything that ton of feathers is here to do. Like this feels like it's just gonna do a little bit better for us. Still totally capable of board clearing though, which I was not expecting, but definitely we have enough pops for sure. It's the only thing that we really want. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, give me the squib. We could totally play with another jack. We don't need another jack, but like, why not? Okay, man. Oh, that's L. Sorry, guys. I'm a moron. I like having a million kebab perks. They don't matter, but I like having them. They make me happy. They make me feel like I'm participating. We also totally might just get rid of the jacks, because who knows? I might decide that I don't like them. It kind of looks like it's not gonna matter. Also, this is the end. This is the boss fight. This is it. This is it, Luigi. I'm gonna lose. Yay! I didn't lose. Okay, it was just RNG based on if he lasered the pegs that mattered to me or not. But let's go. That's a late epic W. Stream went a little bit longer than I meant it to, but that's what happens when you gamble. Well, I need to go out. Okay, what does the X button do? What does the X button do? Oh, that was continue. Oh, okay, I see. It was a new mechanic. It was a new mechanic. Anyway, thank you for showing up. I will be seeing everybody on the next time. Bye.